the covenant, and I'm gonna remember what I have done, have said, excuse me, so I can turn the water off, or I can turn the faucet off. I don't want to do this no more, which is flood the earth. And this is how God remember. Go ahead.
And God said, this is the token of the covenant which I make between me and you and every living creature that is with you for perpetual generation.
For ongoing generation, this is the covenant, he said, a token. Well, I will remember to turn the faucet off. So you won't flood the earth? So you won't flood the earth no more. How do you remember that? Go ahead.
I do set my bow in the cloud, and it shall be for a token of a covenant between me and the earth.
See, this bow, he gonna sit in the cloud. And that same bow, which is a rainbow, gonna sit around his throne.
On the earth.
On the earth.
Amen.
All these things mean something. This is the decor or the decoration around the throne. You got so many people today in the world that have perverted the rainbow. Talking about it's a gay flag. This is what's going on in the world. They have perverted all of this. But God said this bow was a token that I wouldn't flood the earth no more. And it's going to be around his throne. You finished with that?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, brother.
And it shall come to pass when I bring a cloud over the earth, that the bow shall be seen in the cloud. And I will remember my covenant, which is between me and you, and every living creature of all flesh. And with the waters shall no more become a flood to destroy all flesh.
See, like I said, it's going to be floods, but it won't destroy all people and all animals. This is what he's talking about. I'm going to remember this bow. I'm going to learn. I'm going to say, turn the faucet off, angel. Stop it from raining. This is what's going to sit around his throne. Not in heaven. This bow is on earth. Go back to Revelation chapter 4 and verse 3. Read with some understanding. See, I ain't got to sit up here and tell you what I think about it. Let the book interpret itself.
Exactly, brother. Thank you, Paul.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, brother. Revelation chapter 4 and verse 3.
And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper and a sardine stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne in sight like unto an emerald.
So we understand where that bow is on earth. Where Christ was going to be on earth in Zion, which is Jerusalem. On earth. All this happened on earth, not in heaven. Go ahead.
And around about the throne were 24 seats. And upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting.
So you're talking about these 24 elders. And most people say, well, them angels ain't. No, elders can't be angels. They can't be angels. He never give the angels charge over his kingdom. It's going to be the ones that make it in the first resurrection to have charge. Let me show you that he will not let the angels run his kingdom. We that make it in the first resurrection, we will run it. Hebrews chapter 2 and verse 1. I know I'm moving kind of fast, I got a lot of scripture. Just trying to make sure you understand how he set this kingdom up and how he's running it. He got a kingdom, so he got to have some people to help him run it. And it ain't gonna be no angel. We gonna run them. Hebrews chapter 2, we're gonna read verse 1, and we're gonna jump to 5. Go ahead, brother.
Therefore we ought to give the more earnest heed to the things which we have heard, lest at any time we should let them slip.
So I tell y'all, read. It's just not for just an hour. Give heed to this. Understand what's going on so you can be comfortable and have faith in God through his word. So you won't slip. And most people are slipping right now. The whole world is slipping. Over 99% of the world is going straight to hell. Very few will find this. Let's look at this. See who's going to be in charge of Jesus' kingdom. Jump down to verse 5. Go ahead.
For unto the angels has he not put in subjection the world to come, whereof we speak.
Wait a minute. He said the angels he have not put in subjection, meaning rulership of the world to come.
That's right.
That world ain't got it yet.
Amen.
Go ahead.
But one in a certain place testified, saying, What is man, that thou art mindful of him? Or the Son of Man, that thou visiteth him?
The angels like, man, what is man? You give all this power to them. And you ain't giving this to us. Y'all don't understand what y'all have. We have an opportunity to be God, just like him. And he gonna call us brother, because we're gonna be just like Jesus and the Father. Gonna have a family of gods.
Come on.
Ain't but two in the Godhead right now. The Father and the Son. He trying to get the rest of them in the first resurrection. The angels understand, they're like, man, these people that's up on earth, man, they gonna rule over us. And he said, I ain't giving them the subject of the world to come. They running this stuff right now through God's hand. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Thou madest him a little lower than the angels. Thou crowned him with glory and honor, and did set him over the works of thy hand.
He set him over what? The works of his hand. Don't set us over the works of our hand. That's why the government or the kingdom got to be ran by the people of God in the first resurrection, not the angels.
Crazy.
I'm going to tell the angel to go over there and slice somebody up if they ain't doing right. And if I make it. I ain't saying don't make it. I hope I got an opportunity to make it.
Crazy.
Go ahead.
Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet.
Wait a minute. He said all things?
All things.
Everything he put in subjection under this man's feet. Y'all don't understand what you have. If you let it slip, that's why I read that first verse. Don't let this slip. And how you let it slip? You avoid his commandments and you do your own thing. You're right. It's your thing. You do what you want to do. I ain't saying that song, is it? It's your thing. You do what you want to do. But believe me, I ain't gonna let this slip. Go ahead.
Thou hast put all things in subjection under his feet, for in that he put all in subjection.
You see what Christ said? He said he put all in subjection. He got it all. He got to control this man. Talking about the man species. Talking about the woman too. All. If you make it in the first verse, you gonna rule. Go ahead.
He left nothing that is not put under him.
Left nothing.
But now we see not yet all things put under him.
See, we ain't even at that point yet. So he giving us the future of what's about to happen in his kingdom. I'm giving it to you. All you got to do is read it. All you got to do is have faith in it. Stop worrying about the world cares and what you want to be and what you want to do and how much money you want to have. I want to ride this way. I want to do this way. You better get into this. I'm going to be a God. I can be able to fly around this thing, walk through walls. That's what I want.
Crazy.
How I know it? Because Jesus said, I'm going to be your brother. If I'm your brother, that means that I'm a God at this time. I'm a servant now. Jump down to verse 11. He's going to tell you here. Go ahead.
For both he that sanctifieth and they who are sanctified are all of one.
Yes, sir. When it means sanctified, it means set apart for both. Go ahead.
For which cause he is not ashamed to call them brother.
If he call you brother, what are you? What is Jesus right now? What is the Father right now? A God. Don't be ashamed to say that. If you make it into this first resurrection, you're going to be a God. He said, I ain't going to be ashamed to call you brother. That's why I can say, what's up, bro? I got what you got now. But he ain't going to entrust his power to anybody. You got to make it. You got to know it. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2. Let me show you the power that we're going to have. The man just looking at that, man, he can give it all to him. Gave everything to him. Man, we ain't got nothing. You gonna tell me, this ain't happened today, you gonna tell me who killed 185,000 Assyrians I got to do what this man say? Man. But this is what he said right here. And most of all, we gonna judge him too. 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2. Go ahead.
Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world?
Mm-hmm.
And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
The saints gonna judge the world. What do you mean world? Everything that's upon this world, we're gonna judge, along with Christ. Go ahead.
Know ye not that we shall judge angels?
We gonna judge who?
Angels.
Wow. That's power. That's power. If you don't want this, you in the wrong place. You might as well get up and walk out of here. You don't want this, you're going to be able to judge angels. And there's some powerful beings. Let's read it over again.
Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life?
Yes, sir. We're going to judge angels. This is what it's all about right
That's
here.
awesome, man.
It's all about.
That's awesome.
Let's go back to Revelation chapter 4. I forgot to put that on your sheet. Revelation chapter 4. I was over there and I said, boy, this thing right here getting kind of lengthy. Oh. Revelation chapter 4, we're going to read one verse here. That's verse 4 again, so you can understand what we're going to go into church. Verse 4, Revelation 4, verse 4. He says something about the elders. Go ahead again.
And round about the throne were 24 seats,
Mm-hmm.
and upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed with white raiment, and they had on their heads crown of gold.
See, this is Jesus' government, how it's set up. Now you got to find the elders. You want to know how the United States Constitution ran? It ran off the priesthood. Got a king, which is the president. Then you got a vice president. That's the father and son. Then you got the 12 jurors or the 12 judges that can't be removed. That's the 12 disciples. Then you got the 24 elders that sit around. That's Congress. Where do you think they get this stuff from? They got it from there, from God out the book. So he's going to set it up the same exact way, but he's going to be righteous people running this earth. Let's go to Malachi chapter 3 and verse 1. Let's look at these 24 elders. Let's see who they are. Malachi chapter 3 and verse 1. It's a little different from the last lesson I did like this. Each year God can make me a whole lot smaller. I praise the Lord for it. Amen. It ain't me. Took me 13 years to graduate from high school. Took me about 6 or 7 to graduate from college. I ain't ashamed to say it. Let's look at the elders and what they're supposed to be doing at the time, because he got to have these people in their rightful spots. This is how the kingdom of God is set up. Malachi chapter 3 and verse 1. Go ahead.
Behold, I will send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me.
Yes, sir.
And the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly...
That messenger is John. He prepared the way. He the one baptized John the Baptist. He the one baptized Jesus. He prepared the way. Go ahead.
And the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple.
Come where? I tell all preachers, you doing Malachi chapter 3 now, this future, by taking them tithes and offering. If you don't know who you're, if you don't know taking them tithes, you don't know you're a Levite, don't be taking no tithes. I ain't fooling with that. I said, you want to give something, give it. Other than that, I ain't put y'all on the tithes and principle because I don't know I'm a Levite. But go ahead, that's another lesson.
Whom the Lord shall suddenly come to his temple.
Yes, sir.
Even the messenger of the covenant, whom ye delighted in. Behold, he shall come, says the Lord of hosts.
So the Lord is coming to his temple, coming to the spot he's going to build in Jerusalem, which by the hand of Zerubbabel, which we talked about it here, we get to that. He's going to build this temple, and he's going to sit inside, Jesus is going to sit inside the temple, and he's going to have these Levites, which are the 24 elders, that sit around his throne. He's going to purify them. Go ahead.
But who may abide the day of his coming?
Uh-huh.
And who shall stand when he appear?
Go ahead.
For he is like a refiner's fire, and like full of soap.
So he's going to clean everything up now. When he comes, that means that he's going to shed off this old body, and he's gonna give you a new body. If you so happen to make it in a resurrection, and he's gonna give you a body to burn in that lake of fire too, forever. Well, keep going.
And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver.
Yes, sir.
And he shall purify the sons of Levi.
Purify who? Sons of Levi. Those are the 24 elders that sit around the God's throne. They come from Aaron's sons, which is from the Moses, Aaron. Those are the Levites. Those are the ones that are going to sit around the throne. Keep going.
And he shall sit as a refiner and purifier of silver, and shall purify the sons of Levi, and purge them as gold and silver.
That means that he's going to purify them. He's going to make them perfect. How you make them perfect? They gods now. Go ahead.
And gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord, as in the days of old, and as in former years.
So he's going to be the same exact way of days of old. They're going to take up sacrifices. They're going to do all these things that they did in the past. If you want to know how the kingdom is set up, go read the past. Jesus said, I'm the same yet today, yesterday, and forevermore. It don't change. Only thing going to be different is we're going to have gods upon this earth at this time. Let's go to 1 Chronicles, chapter 24. Let's see where these 24 elders came from. They said the sons of Levi. We're going to put a name on them. So you won't be speculating. So you won't say, Jeff said, no, Jeff going to read it to you. He's going to purify these sons of Levi. 1 Chronicles, chapter 24, verse 1. He's going to purify them because he got to make sure that these people are righteous. I want to say they're going to be the same people. But these are the sons of Levi you're talking about. Verse 1, go ahead.
Now these are the divisions of the sons of Aaron, the sons of Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar.
So these are the sons of Aaron. These 4 boys, the sons of Aaron. Well, 2 of the boys got killed because they was doing wrong. They offered up strange fire in the temple at the time, and God killed them. So he only had 2 other sons, going to be Eleazar and Ithamar. These are the ones that are going to make up the 24. Go ahead.
But Nadab and Abihu died before their father.
Yes, sir.
And had no children. Therefore, Eleazar and Ithamar executed the priest's office.
So the 24 elders going to come from these 2 men, Eleazar and Ithamar, their sons. Go ahead.
And David distributed to them both Zadok of the sons of Eleazar and Ahimelech, and the sons of Ithamar according to their offices in their service.
Go ahead.
And there were more chief men found of the sons of Eleazar than of the sons of Ithamar, and thus were they divided among the sons of Eleazar. There were 16 chief men of the house of their fathers, and 8 among the sons of Ithamar according to the house of their fathers.
So how many are there? 8? 24. And 16. 24 elders of these 2 men. Because Nadab and Abihu died. So the 24 elders came from these men. And these are the ones he's going to repurify in the first resurrection to run the house of the Lord. Go down to verse 10. Not verse 10, verse 19, excuse me. Go ahead.
These were the ordering of them in their service to come into the house of the Lord, according to their manner. Under Aaron, their father, as the Lord God of Israel had commanded him.
So you got to run the kingdom. This is how you're going to run the kingdom. You're going to purify the sons of Levi, and you're going to set them back up in the temple, the 24 elders, and now he's going to make sure that it's run perfectly. Perfectly. Let's go back to Revelation chapter 4 and verse 5. Let's see what else is in Jesus' kingdom. We're going to be able to see it all. It's right here. Ain't no speculating. Right here. Revelation chapter 4 and verse 5. We're just breaking down the kingdom of Jesus. And so many people say, I ain't worried about that. I'm going to be raptured out of here. I'm going to be raptured. All this book he done wrote, but you saying you ain't worried about this. It's crazy. I heard preachers, a big congregation say this stuff. We ain't got to worry about that. I tell my people, we ain't got to worry about that. We're going to be raptured out of here. What? Well, you fired. You sit there and listen to that, you deserve to go to hell. Revelation chapter 4, verse 5. Go ahead.
And out of the throne proceeded lightning and thundering and voices. And there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne.
Yes, sir.
Which are the 7 spirits of God.
Go ahead.
And before the throne there was a sea of glass like unto crystal. And in the midst of the throne and around the throne were 4 beasts full of eyes before and behind.
See, these 4 beasts going to be around the throne of God also. Let's see who are these 4 beasts with these 7 spirits of God. Let's go to Zechariah chapter 4 and verse 1. Trying to find out who are these 7 spirits. What are they? Zechariah 4, verse 1. Oh, we get some book today. Get some book today. I cut the thing short. Going really fast though.
Yeah.
Let's look at these 7 spirits. What are they? What are their jobs? I want to know who I'm commanding if I make it. Verse 1, go ahead.
And the angel that talked with me came again and waked me as a man that is wakened out of his sleep.
So the angel is waking Zechariah, he teaching him something about the kingdom. Go ahead.
And said unto me, what seest thou?
What seest thou? You want to see, like I want to see. This is why I can read to y'all what's going to happen in Jesus' kingdom, because Zechariah, because John the Revelator, they seen it and they wrote it. Amen. So you won't be speculating about nothing. Go ahead.
And said unto me, what seest thou? And I said, I have looked, and behold, a candlestick, all of gold, with a bowl upon the top of it.
Yes, sir.
And its 7 lamps thereon, and his 7 lamps thereon, 7 pipes to the 7 lamps, which are upon the top thereon.
See, when you're talking about these 7 spirits, these 7 lamps, they all mean the same thing. They are angels, which are the archangels. This candlestick is referred to Jesus sitting there. That's him. Mm-hmm. This is what these seven spirits doing with eyes all over them. Jump down to verse 10. Y'all go back and read the whole thing you want to. Jump down to verse 10. Go ahead.
For who has despised the day of small things? For they shall rejoice and shall see the public in the hand of Zerubbabel.
Yes, sir.
With those 7.
He talking about those 7, they're going to be with Zerubbabel. Zerubbabel is the one that's going to build the kingdom of Jesus. Where he going to sit. He's the one. Go ahead.
They are the eyes of the Lord.
The eyes of who? The eyes of the Lord. What do they do? Go ahead.
Which run to and fro through the whole earth.
This is the same eyes that were back in Ezekiel day. These 7 spirits, they running back and forth in the earth reporting. And they're going to do the same thing in Jesus' kingdom too. You know how they say the eye in the sky? You see the movie Fast and the Furious called God's Eye? That's them right now. See it all. They use a cell phone, they use TV camera, they use anything. They even got all these, I'm talking about the world's perspective now. They got a camera in every single thing. They got it in your phone, your TV, your microwave, your appliances, all this stuff. And they turn this stuff on looking at you as you speak, as we speak. Go research it for yourself. But God got his eyes, which are the cherubim angels we can see at all times. And and they running around and just reporting. Go back to Revelation chapter 4 again. So when we're reading this, we're reading with some understanding about the kingdom of God, kingdom of Jesus. We're going to get to the Father kingdom. Revelation chapter 4 and verse 7. 3:6. Go ahead.
And before the throne there was a sea of glass like unto crystal. And in the midst of the throne and around about the throne were 4 beasts full of eyes before and behind.
So these beasts, 4 beasts got full of eyes. Let's see what they look like. See what these angels look like. Go ahead.
And the first beast was like a lion, and the second beast like a calf. And the third beast had a face as a man. And the fourth beast was like a flying eagle.
Don't you know, you see why these men were trembling when these angels showed up to them? You got one beast, one angel, got 4 heads on it. Got wings all over it. I mean, wings too and eyes all over it. They don't have to turn around. They got 4 heads, north, east, south, and west. They see it all. They got eyes all on the wings. They see in the back. Go ahead, this is what it says here.
And the 4 beasts had each of them 6 wings about them, and they were full of eyes within. And they rest not day and night, saying, Holy, 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 Lord God Almighty, which was and is to come.
These cherub angels right here. They don't rest. Like we got to go to sleep, they looking, they reporting. Everything that we do, they are still upon this earth today. Go ahead.
And when those beasts give glory and honor and thanks to him that sat on the throne, who liveth forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him that sat on the throne, and worship him that liveth forever and ever, cast their crowns before the throne, saying,
this is what's going on in Jesus' kingdom. The 24 elders, we know who they are. They're the sons of Aaron, Eleazar, Ithamar. We talking about these 7 spirits that got eyes all over them. We know who they are. They are the cherub angels. Then we know what Jesus' kingdom is, which is in Jerusalem, on David's throne. All this we need to know. Instead of just saying that once our loved one died, they going straight to heaven. I ain't never seen anyone say they going to hell. They always say they going to heaven. All right, let's go to Revelation chapter 20 and verse 6. Let's see how long we will reign with Jesus before the Father kingdom comes. Revelation chapter 20, verse 6. You think God gonna pick people who don't understand how his kingdom is being ran? Who don't have faith in it? A lot of people think, man, y'all just reading too much book, man. You better, what you talking about? He said the righteous gonna be scarcely saved. They ain't like, okay, I keep the Sabbath day. That's a big part of it, but you gotta know how, these laws and how you run stuff. I want to have him running. Let's see how long his kingdom will be running. Revelation chapter 20, verse 6. Go ahead.
Blessed and holy is he that has part in the first resurrection.
This is where you want to be now. The first one now. Not the second one. You might not make it in the second one now. The first one. Go ahead.
On such the second death has no power, but they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years.
This is how long we're going to be in Jesus' kingdom, reigning with him for 1,000 years. Go ahead.
And when 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison, and shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the 4 quarters of the earth.
Yes, sir.
Gog and Magog, to gather them together to battle, the number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
See, this is when the second resurrection comes up, and Satan going to come out, and he going to deceive a lot of them, to try to fight Jesus in his kingdom. Look what Jesus is going to do to him. Go ahead.
And they went up on the breadth of the earth, and compassed the camp of the saints about.
So they coming up on the breadth of the earth where the New Jerusalem, where the Jerusalem is, where Zerubbabel going to build a temple of of Jesus, and they're going to try to take it over. Look what Jesus do to them. Go ahead.
And the beloved city, and fire came down from God out of heaven and divided them.
Killed them in wall and one wall. All of them got killed. Coming up against God, because what? They believing in Satan. This is when the 1,000 years is ending, and then when that second resurrection come up. Go ahead.
And the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire
Yes, sir.
and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophets are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever.
So you mean to tell me the beast and the false prophet